The story opens at 177 Bleecker Street, the Sanctum Sanctorum. Dr. Strange is floating in a meditative state, looking almost translucent. He is speaking to Wong, lamenting that even as the Sorcerer Supreme, there are secrets of the heavens he still doesn't know. The atmosphere is heavy. Strange mentions how grim the days have been since the Avengers were mysteriously whisked away. He admits he misses tea, adding a small human moment before the horror begins. Suddenly, a massive crash breaks the silence. Someone or something smashes through the sanctum's window. Strange is shocked, Wong noting that no intruder should be able to breach his defenses. Strange floats down to inspect the damage. In the rubble, he sees a silver figure lying still. It is the Silver Surfer. He is battered and terrified. Strange and Wong rush to help him. The Surfer isn't a zombie, but he is deeply traumatized. He grabs Strange, desperate to deliver a warning. He screams, "God is coming!" and tells Strange that this is the end of the universe. The stakes are set immediately. This isn't just a virus, it is an apocalypse. We flash back to Battleworld, the setting of the original Secret Wars. The X-Men and Avengers stand in their classic costumes, but something is clearly wrong. Jean Grey, as Phoenix, is floating above them, surrounded by fire, but she looks wrong. Her skin is pale. Her eyes are dead. Dr. Otto, Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Jessica Jones are on the ground. Dr. Otto yells that his equipment is going haywire. Suddenly, Jean screams and dives. The heroes realize too late that she isn't there to save them. The slaughter begins. Iron Man tries to blast her, but Jean ignores it. She flies straight into him. A horrific sound effect fills the scene as she tries to crush Tony Stark inside his own armor. It is brutal. Spider-Man and Jessica beg her to stop, but Captain America shouts for them to fall back, realizing Jean is gone and only a monster remains. They have no idea what she is capable of now. Jean is still gripping Iron Man. Iron Man says, "I'm sorry, Jean, we failed you," before she rips into him. Fire and blood spill everywhere. She literally eats Iron Man's head while Captain America screams, "No!" in the background. Jean notes that beneath the hunger, Iron Man is still tender, which makes the moment even more disturbing. Captain America makes his last stand. He throws his shield. Zombie Jean catches it with telekinesis. She mocks him, saying she is done with him. She hurls the shield back with impossible force. It slices Captain America in half at the waist. The top half of his body falls, and Jean immediately continues eating the remains of Iron Man. Spider-Man and Jessica Jones watch in pure horror. Steve orders them to retreat and run. Spider-Man and Jessica Jones swing and fly for their lives as the city burns around them. Spidey is in shock, realizing the most powerful telepath in the universe is now an unstoppable zombie. Jessica is spiraling, saying she is going to lose her mind. They stop briefly to catch their breath. They know they can't grieve for Steve or Tony yet. They have to survive. Jessica breaks down, saying she has no one waiting for her back home anymore. Spider-Man comforts her, realizing they are the only family they have left in this nightmare. This is the moment the infection goes cosmic. Zombie Phoenix flies upward, straight toward the source of the bright light in the sky, the Beyonder. The Beyonder is a godlike entity who created Battleworld. The other superheroes witnessing this believe the Beyonder is a god. Then the terrifying thought hits them. What does that make her? Jean Grey attacks the Beyonder. A massive explosion of energy rocks the planet. The text confirms the unthinkable. The woman eats God. By consuming the Beyonder, the zombie virus now gains omnipotent power. We return to the present at the Sanctum Sanctorum. The Silver Surfer explains to Strange what he saw. He describes a cancer eating away at all things. Strange feels a shudder ripple through the astral plane. The Surfer explains that it is worse than a virus. One of the most powerful beings in the universe, the Beyonder, has been consumed. The balance of cosmic power has permanently shifted to the dead. The Silver Surfer realizes that the void will take everything. Strange appreciates the Surfer's warning, but says he is half a decade too late to stop it. The surfer counters that it isn't a virus anymore. They are facing the forces of the God of Darkness himself. He realizes that science and magic have failed. There is only one option left: fight fire with fire. He tells Strange they must assemble a new team, a team of Earth's mightiest heroes. The scene shifts to deep space. Thanos stands alone on an asteroid, brooding. Strange and the Silver Surfer appear behind him. Thanos mocks them, saying he expected the Surfer to run away with his shiny tail between his legs. Thanos is arrogant, assuming they are there to fight him. The Surfer clarifies that they are not there to fight. He asks Thanos if he has completed the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos admits he has only one gem left to acquire. Strange and the Surfer bow their heads. Thanos calls the Surfer Herald and asks what he wants. The Surfer offers an alliance. He pledges the Earth and himself to Thanos. It is a desperate gambit, the Sorcerer Supreme and the Surfer bowing before the Mad Titan to stop the zombie plague. We cut to another perspective. A flashback shows Dr. Doom and Reed Richards escaping Battleworld in a cobbled-together spacecraft. Daredevil is eating an eyeball. He mentions he needs to make a pit stop soon to find something else to eat because this is my last eyeball. It is gruesome. Doom survives in the ruins of the universe, surrounded by zombie remains. Reed stops Doom from eating further and scans for life, detecting a massive energy signature. We return to the team as Thanos, Strange, and the Surfer arrive at a planet that possesses the final stone. Doctor Strange's narration continues here. Thanos possesses an artifact, the gauntlet, that can rewrite the universe. The gauntlet is in the hands of a man who worships death itself. The Silver Surfer believes he has convinced Thanos they are on the same side, until a massive explosion shatters their alliance. When they enter a structure on this planet, all three are frozen in shock by what they see. Zombie Avengers and Doom are there, devouring the man who possesses the final stone. Thanos looks almost gleeful as he asks, "What is the meaning of—" The zombies swarm him. Strange continues, saying, "Blood would be spilled for the final Infinity Gem." We return back to Spider-Man and Jessica Jones in the present Battleworld timeline. They are walking through a twisted dark forest. Jessica and Spider-Man both hate their costumes, questioning why they ever committed to wearing them. Spidey comments that the architecture around them is excessively sinister. They are searching for survivors, Otto Octavius, Reed Richards, anyone, but they find no one. Spidey's spider sense is going completely wild. It doesn't like this at all. Spidey starts to lose it. He hallucinates fire around his head. He tells himself, "You're losing it, Pete. Everything about this screams bad idea." He questions why he is still walking forward. Jessica calls out to him, but suddenly she hears a terrifying sound. Glowing yellow eyes open in the darkness. Jessica rushes inside to help Spidey. She asks if he is hurt. She freezes in shock when she sees him. He has turned into a black Spider-Man now. "This is something else." Spidey describes the pain, like something grabbed him with unbelievable force. He says the cold is intense, but it sort of feels good. Suddenly, Peter starts hearing sounds extremely loudly, so loud that it puts him in pain. Jessica is confused and has no idea what Peter is talking about. Peter explains the voices he is hearing. A massive hive of zombies is standing together. They are not mindless. They are connected. They speak as one. A hive, the zombies, they're all connected somehow. We see a close-up of a zombie eye with a spiral pattern, showing the hive mind. They are not just connected to each other, but to the void itself. The next issue opens with a sudden tonal shift. Deadpool is lying around zombies who are trying to infect him. He addresses the reader directly. He is surrounded by a horde of undead heroes, but still takes time to complain. He is annoyed that we missed 2 whole issues of his antics because the story focused on Spider-Man in space. He comments on the rapid jump in the timeline, questioning how the story went from the 90s to a Civil War homage so fast. Before he can finish his meta rant, A zombie comes from behind and eats his head the moment he looks up at the sky, believing the heroes have arrived. A massive explosion shakes the street. A ship crashes down, crushing zombies beneath it. From the smoke steps a new team of survivors. Spider-Man in the black symbiote suit, Dr. Octopus, Ultron, and Jessica. Otto has clearly had enough of Spidey's complaining. Spidey proudly explains that his new suit absorbs vomit, which is disgusting but practical. They realize they have successfully made it back from Battleworld to Earth. The team looks over the ruins of New York. Jessica doesn't even know how much time has passed. Ultron explains that it has been just over 2 years since they were abducted by the Beyonder. They are back, but the world is dead. Spider-Man's spider sense flares again. He senses their undead friends, but also something else, something extremely powerful. A horde of undead heroes charges at them. Octavius unleashes his mechanical arms without hesitation. He tears through the zombies, openly admitting that his empathy is fading. To him, these are no longer friends, they are monsters. The fight turns brutal. Spidey moves like a blur, balancing violence while still trying to save the zombies. He argues with Otto and Ultron about using lethal force. He insists they are still civilians. Otto fires back that they died a long time ago. It perfectly reflects their usual dynamic. The villain ready to end it, the hero still trying to save everyone. Suddenly, a massive energy blast wipes out a large section of the zombie horde. As the smoke clears, another group of survivors is revealed. It is Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Wolverine. They introduce themselves as the new Avengers. The reunion does not last long. A new threat appears on the opposite side. Zombie Hawkeye and Zombie Iron Man drop in. Hawkeye drags the dead body of someone into a building, ready to eat. Iron Man casually asks if he saw any signs of the remaining undead superheroes. We cut to a secure location where the zombie Illuminati are gathering. Zombie Iron Man stands holding a gauntlet in his hands. Reed works silently at a computer in the background. They know the living heroes have returned. Zombie Iron Man says their leader is always one step ahead. They are masking the energy signature of the final Infinity Gem. They believe God is coming, and they will serve his will to return the world to the void. It confirms the truth. These zombies are not just hungry. They are a religious cult devoted to the void. Captain America and the zombie team, including Thanos, Banner, and Doom, stand near the ruins of the Statue of Liberty. They discuss how hopeless the situation has become. Dr. Doom, who is apparently working with these new zombie Avengers, or at least allied with them, points out that they are exposed and vulnerable in the open. Captain America argues that they must still remember their values. Thanos is there as well. Thanos eats a piece of meat and agrees that this alliance is fragile. Captain America swears that if he still had his hand, he would place it over his heart. Captain explains the stakes. Zombie Stark's team wants to serve a dark cosmic god and claim the final Infinity Gem. Thanos wants the gem to overthrow this god who is defiling his beloved death. Doom refuses to be ruled by anyone, not even Reed with unlimited cosmic power. Captain declares that they will march on the Baxter Building together to stop Iron Man. It is a meeting of minds between the greatest villains and heroes still left standing. We cut to a quieter moment inside a hideout within the Sanctum. The heroes are resting. Spider-Man is talking to Iron Fist. He asks about the dragon she mentioned earlier. She confirms that it is real. Black Panther explains that Otto insisted on joining Strange on reconnaissance, and honestly, they couldn't have asked for a better babysitter. Jessica asks Logan to introduce himself. Logan shows off the blade in the middle of his hand as he introduces himself. He slices his arm open, shunk, to show that it regenerates, but slowly. He explains that the virus dampens his healing factor. Spider-Man and Jessica both stare in shock after seeing this. Logan casually says he is a mutant. Jessica replies that she and Spider-Man only have powers because of accidents. Black Panther confronts Spider-Man. He realizes he has never seen this person's face. The black-suited figure removes his mask. Jessica also complains that all this time she never knew who he really was behind the mask, even though he knows everything about her. Peter finally removes his mask and apologizes to the team. He reveals his true identity. Jessica is completely stunned when she learns that Peter is Spider-Man. Peter reveals that he has been Spider-Man since he was 15. He explains his past, how he spent years trying to forget the life he had before the mask, watching his family die. King T'Challa took up the mantle to honor Peter Parker. Everyone feels relieved knowing the truth about him. But Jessica quietly leaves the room. She is hurt because Peter never told her his true identity, even though they went to the same school together for years. The emotional weight continues. Jessica is still shaken. Peter explains that he had to become someone else to survive the shame of failing to act. He says the world needs Spider-Man, so he became him. He and Jessica share a quiet moment, realizing they are both ghosts of the people they lost. They kiss. It is a tragic romance at the end of the world. The scene suddenly erupts into a massive battlefield. Doctor Strange, in his astral form, watches the chaos from above. He comments to Dr. Octopus about the absurdity of a shining extraterrestrial needing a mechanized surfboard. Strange mentions that the line between science and magic is thinner than people think. He notices something important. The zombie horde is fighting itself. Two groups of zombies, Team Iron and Team Captain, are clashing with each other. Zombie Iron Man fires blasts at Captain America. Zombie Tony screams, "Whose side are you on, Steve? Our God made us this way. He gave us new life and new purpose." Captain fires back that he is on the same side he has always been on, the one where no one decides my purpose for me. In the background, Hulk and other heavy hitters tear through the zombie ranks. The battle grows more intense. Zombie Iron Man unleashes a massive unibeam blast at Cap, shouting that he has had enough of Cap's holier-than-thou attitude and accusing him of having just as much blood on his hands. Meanwhile, Iron Man and Captain America realize they are not alone. Doctor Strange warns them that they know we're here. Otto plans to hold them back until the others arrive. Suddenly, energy explodes around Otto. He begins transforming into a real octopus. Strange realizes it is the gem and admits he cannot stop it. Otto needs to get back to the others. Zombie Captain America ignores Otto and continues fighting Tony. Zombie Iron Man closes in on Cap and taunts him, "God is coming, old man. There's nothing you can do to stop it." Cap shouts back that God has no claim over their souls. Zombie Tony answers coldly, "We lost our souls a long time ago." Zombie Iron Man fires a point-blank repulsor blast. Cap blocks it with his shield, but the force is too much. Cap and Tony are both thrown back. The shield and the gauntlet fall to the ground. From the wreckage, a decaying hand reaches out. It belongs to Zombie Reed. His fingers grab the time stone and the gauntlet. Reed pulls the gauntlet onto his hand. He speaks calmly, saying that God is coming, and when he arrives, everyone will kneel before him. The world will be exactly as he wills it to be. No more so-called superheroes, no more human race, no more life. With that, he snaps his fingers.